Um, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hina Shanze from the Department of BS Biotechnology. Subject is Principle of Chemistry 1, ID number 190082310004. The assignment which is given to me is chemical test of toothpaste and its productivity. So, firstly, I'll tell about the what is toothpaste. Tooth- Toothpaste is a paste or gel dentifrice used with a toothbrush to clean and maintain the aesthetics and health of teeth. It is very useful for hygiene and to promote oral hygiene, and it is an abrasive that aids in removing dental plaque and food from the teeth, and it helps to prevent tooth decay and gum disease. The top toothpaste, we nowadays we're using various kinds of toothpaste. Some are beneficial and some are not. But the top toothpaste, which are used all over the world, are some of which are as below, are given as below. All of the top toothpaste have earned a spot on this list for different reasons, as we know that. Some are for whitening, and some are for sensitive teeth. Some do it all, but they are all highly recommended by dentists. First thing I'll tell you about the while using toothpaste or any kind of thing related to your teeth or your mouth, we should first concern with our doctors or dentists so that we could not have any kind of disease like oral gum disease and some various disorders. There are various kinds of cancers and disorders and like diseases related to mouth, and it's very dangerous. It will lead or cause death, and sometimes it is too much chronic that it may lead to death. So we should concern our dentist for all these. The toothpaste we are using or any sort of if you're having any sort of itching or gum disorder and all that, we should consult our dentist. It is not oftenly or it is not being used um, in Pakistan, as Pakistanis are not that much educated, so that they can have proper treatment or checkup, and they may visit their dentist in a month, but once in a month. But it's important that we should visit our dentist because all the disorders starts from your mouth and your teeth and all that. If your teeth will be strong, then you will have a better life ahead and healthy life ahead. So that's a part. Um, First of all, I'll tell you about Colgate Total. Colgate is being used all over the world, and Colgate is not that much expensive. It's like a little bit, not that much cheap, but it's cheap, and it's being used by various people. I prefer Colgate, but as we have to study all of these are there are many. There are seven um, toothpaste which are in these lists, and these all are very good for your teeth and to make them strong. As we know that we have to brush our teeth twice a day, but we do not do that. That's why we have various diseases and disorders, and cavity is the most common. It's most common among all children and our youth, and it's very dangerous. So now coming towards our assignment, it is, if you want a toothpaste that fight plaque, it's plaque is a disease, and to- Colgate Total is a great option. As we know that Colgate Total is a great option to fight for plaque, and plaque is stays for it fights with plaque up to 12 watts, okay. And the formula is very effective, as we know that it also having salt in it. And first of all, there are different types of Colgate Total, and we know that that provides the same like fighting ability. and while accomplishing other things. The advanced whitening teeth daily repair fixes damage to your teeth. Firstly, I will tell you about that. What is plaque? A plaque is a sticky deposit on teeth in which bacteria proliferate. Okay, and we can also say that an ornamental tablet, typically of metal, porcelain, or wood, that is fixed to a wall or the surface in a person or in person teeth are one teeth. It's very it makes deposits and closets and all that. Okay. um the advanced whitening teeth daily repair fixes damage to your teeth and deep cleans teeth. Now the next one is Crest Pro Health. It's also one of the best and top toothpaste. In addition to whitening teeth, as it is accepted by ADA in six categories, and in addition to whitening teeth, it also whiten your teeth. It reduces sensitivity. The sensitivity which is caused by whitening teeth and all that, it usually reduces. It prevents cavities, which I was talking about, that black deposit in your teeth. It prevents it, fights plaque, prevents uh, gig- gigavities, and combats bad breath. The bad breath, the one that have bad smell, it must he or she must use that Crest Pro Health. And for all around oral hygiene, this toothpaste is a winner. As I told you that it is one of the best toothpaste. Sensodyne Pro Enamel Gentle Whitening Toothpaste. Sensodyne. People with sensitive teeth should not be limited to one type of toothpaste. Yeah, I have told you earlier that we should not be stick to one toothpaste. We should use various toothpaste as the one with sensitive teeth should use various toothpaste. Sensitive to enamel, gentle whitening toothpaste gives individual with sensitive gums and teeth a chance to whiten their teeth. They also whiten your teeth and also hardens that weakened enamel. Enamel is the covering of the outermost layer and the covering of your teeth, and in doing so prevents tooth decay. Okay, when enamel is the most strong bone, and when it gets weakened, so we should have to decay. Arm and Hammer Dental Care Advanced Cleaning Mint Toothpaste with baking soda. Preventing tooth decay is a tough job, as we know that, but this Arm and Hammer toothpaste is up for the task. The fluoride is in this toothpaste, and it repairs damage which is done to your teeth. And baking soda adds another element that removes plaque. Baking soda is the um, mostly used thing to remove plaque or the closets on your teeth. As a bonus, the mint flavor is for refreshing, as it's a flavor. Tom's of Maine Natural Anti-Cavity Fluoride Toothpaste. If you are into natural ingredients, so Tom's of Maine toothpaste is staple. Their anti-cavity fluoride toothpaste contain natural ingredients. Okay, they contain natural ingredients. They do not have chemicals and so-called chemicals in it, but does not eliminate to the one ingredient that is extremely effective, fluoride. It fights cavities. Yes, you know that cavities are the most uh, like um, they are in the children's among children's and all that, and is loaded with ingredients that cannot pronounce. So okay, crest starter protection. It's also an toothpaste. No one likes cavities. We also know like cavities. Crest starter protection toothpaste protects one's teeth from tartar, the hard deposit that plaque can form on teeth, and on teeth, and the hard deposit that plaque can form on teeth after damages your teeth and can cause bad breath and gum inflammation. However, the toothpaste prevents plaque from calcifying and keeping your mouth healthy and fresh. Okay, after plaque, there comes the tartar, and then the one have bad smell, cavities, and all that. So then after that comes Tom's of Maine Simply White Clean mint toothpaste. It's not easy to make a natural toothpaste that whitens, but Tom's of Maine has done just that. Their Simply White toothpaste provides a natural whitening ability, brightening your teeth while fighting cavities, preventing dental problems. Now, I have talked about the seven top toothpaste. Now, preventing how we may prevent dental problems using one of these top toothpaste, we can prevent dental problems like cavities, gum disease, plaque, and more tartars. Combining one of these toothpaste will flossing and healthy eating can keep your mouth healthy. But even with the right oral hygiene, you still need to visit doctor. As I have said you before that we should visit doctor once in a month. Qualities of a toothpaste that must have. All brands perform well on quality parameters like pH, the fluoride ions, fineness, stability, dispensing, and inertness. Nicotine. Nicotine was not found in any of the tested brands, as it is a carcinogen. Pepsodent was found to have the highest foaming power. Um, when we brush our teeth, we must have foam when we brush. So Pepsodent was one of the toothpaste found to have the highest foaming power, and all brands pass in the microbiological and heavy metal tests. I am talking about the above two brands of toothpaste that I have discussed before. These are the qualities of these toothpaste. So no microbiological and heavy metal uh, tests. Like they pass, all brands pass in the microbiological and heavy metal tests. While no stipulations have been made regarding the composition of toothpaste, it is essential that toothpaste formulation should not contain any ingredient that may cause a toxic or irritating reaction, which, when used in the mouth or shall it be harmful in normal use. Keeping in mind that small amount may be ingested inadvertently, inadvertently, we can examine the brand-wise ratings on individual parameters as well. So these are the parameters which we should consider and qualities of the and qualities that the top toothpaste must have. As I have told you about the nicotine, nicotine is addictive, and therefore, and you know that we know that there is also nicotine in various types of like smoking equipments, cigarettes, and all that. Nicotine is addictive, and therefore an undesirable contact for toothpaste. We know that very well. There may be toothpaste having tobacco which contains nicotine. Nicotine used in dentifrices can have harmful effects on it as harmful effects and addictive. We have tasted for brands of nicotine in toothpaste. Heavy metals. Brands of heavy metals above the maximum permissible limit can be harmful. As we know that we should not use these heavy metals in a large amount as they are not good for our mouth, for our toothpaste. All the brands were tested for lead and arsenic for both fluoridated and non-fluoridated toothpaste. The maximum permissible limit for lead is 20 ppm, and for arsenic it is 2 ppm, and it is very least amount. Microbiological count. All 8 brands are found to be microbiological, safe for consumption, having met the requirements of the national standards. These brands were tested for total viable count and gram-negative pathogens. Fineness. Fineness of the toothpaste was checked on two sides of 150 and 75 microns, like to check the fineness of the toothpaste. Fluoride ion, but is the most important component used in the toothpaste. The national standard has specified 1000 ppm as the maximum limit for fluoride ion in fluoridated toothpaste and 50 ppm in non-fluoridated toothpaste. All the brands of fluoridated as well as the non-fluoridated toothpaste met the specific specific requirements like Colgate. Uh, Colgate is the best example. Fluoride is a fluorine ion added to toothpaste to help protect our teeth from cavities. Stability. The toothpaste shall not show any physical sign of deterioration during normal conditions of storage. and use. Forming powder. What is forming power? Forming power is required to the forming is required to a minimum 500 ml in toothpaste as per the relevant Indian channel. Form is in all the brands was above the minimum requirement of 50 ml. Pepsodent is the example. pH value. pH value of toothpaste is required to be in the 5.5 to 10.5 range as the toothpaste comes directly into the mouth. Its pH should be neutral or nearer to neutral. Dispensing. It should not be acidic, not be alkaline. It should be neutral, and we know that neutral is 7 pH. Neutral pH is 7, and it is nearer to neutral. Dispensing. The paste shall extrude from the collapsible tube or any other suitable container in the form of continuous mass with application of normal phase, and it shall be possible to extrude bulk of the contents from the container or the tube starting from the clamp and by rolling the tube gradually. The tube nozzle. The inner diameter of the nozzle of the tube determines how much paste will be extruded out of the tube when a user applies pressure to it. When we apply pressure, the bulk of the toothpaste come out. There is no specification in this regard by the Indian standard. In past, some brands are known to have kept a wide nozzle to ensure larger volume of dispensation to increase repeat sales as the tube would run out faster, like the nozzle and was wide. The volume of paste squeezed out for a given length of squirt along the brush is increased if the diameter of the toothpaste nozzle is bigger. In such case, most users will consume the tube in much faster. Children under 6 years, like children which are young and small, should use a pea-sized amount of toothpaste. Pea size. It's very like small amount under adult supervision. There is no directional amount of toothpaste for adults. However, toothpaste covering a third of the toothbrush may be sufficient for an adult. Gritty matter. A small quantity of the toothpaste is rubbed across the butter paper, which is then checked for coarse particles as scratches. This test is done to check for the presence of solid particles in the toothpaste. This is the test which is done to check the solid particles in the toothpaste. Marking, labeling. Okay. We know that there is marking and labeling on the toothpaste. Each pack should feature the details about the product such as name and type of the toothpaste like Colgate, Pepsi, and they should have marking and labeling of its own company, name and address of manufacturer, marketer, net mass or volume of material in tube, batch number, month and year of manufacturing, expiry date, most important list of key ingredients and other ones should have toothpaste and you know that there are ingredients written and all that. Packing. Now the most important is packing. The toothpaste shall be packed in a collapsible tube from which the paste can be easily extracted. The tube should also be food grade quality as the product is in direct contact with the packing material. Like it will go directly into our mouth, so it should be in a good packing. The collapsible tube or any other suitable container used for packing of the tube shall not corrode, deteriorate or cause contamination of the toothpaste during normal conditions of storage and use. When subjected to a temperature 45 plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius for 10 days, the paste shall be examined visually by extruding part of the content. The internal surface of the tube shall be examined after slitting it open and removing the remaining content. There should be no sign of corrosion, chemical attack, or any other damage. If we will use the good packing of the toothpaste, there will be no corrosion or toothpaste will be not corroded and we will not have diseases and it may clean our gums and prevents us from plaque, all that. Composition of toothpaste. Firstly, I talk about the top toothpaste and top toothpaste and the qualities of the toothpaste, which I have discussed in detail one by one. Now, composition of toothpaste. Toothpaste generally contain the following components. Water. Water is the most important component used in the toothpaste. Is a mist or moisture. 20 to 40% abrasives, including aluminium hydroxide, hydroxide, calcium hydrogen phosphates, calcium carbonate, silica, and hydroxyapatite. Fluoride, mainly in the form of abrasives, as I have told you before, that abrasives are the most important part in the toothpaste, and these are used for the grinding of the to clean the teeth. Um, right here. Fluoride, mainly in the form of sodium fluoride. Sodium fluoride and is a form of salt. Stannous fluoride and sodium monofluorophosphate has also been used, but most of the common is sodium fluoride. Detergents to make the foam and in the while brushing our teeth, mainly sodium lauryl sulfate with concentration ranges of 0.5 to 2%, as it is. Next, antibacterial agents such as triclosan are zinc chloride, flavorants including spearmint, peppermint, and wintergreen. Yeah, these are the flavors which are used in the toothpaste. Remineralizers in some toothpaste contains hydroxyapatite nanoparticles and calcium phosphate. Humectants including glycerol, xylitol, sorbitol, polyethylene glycol, propylene glycol. Antisensitive agents in sensitive toothpaste contain strontium chloride and potassium nitrate are arginine. Anti-calculus agents such as sodium polyphosphate or zinc citrate. And that's all from my side. In the end, I would like to say that toothpaste is one of the most used thing in our world and in our societies. As without toothpaste, one should have bad smell, plaque, and cavities, gum diseases, and all that. Toothpaste are the most common thing used to clean our teeth, as one should not have bad smell and take proper care of themselves. The person's mouth is healthy and clean, and due to which he is fit. If there are any sort of like plaque or tartration in its teeth, tartar in its teeth, he or cavity, he or she may have a tooth decay, and due to which, if we will talk about the biological or about science, um, in biology, like biology, I would like to share that if we will not have teeth or have problems with our tooth, so we will not be able to digest our food clearly, as the most of the um, digestion and like grinding of food to make that the bulk of food, we need our teeth, we need teeth, and teeth are the most hardest bones, and they usually grind and chew the food due to which we can digest easily. So if we will not, it will, if we will not use toothpaste, or we will not have uh, not take care of our teeth, it will adversely affect our health. We will be not able to, we will be not healthy enough, not fit. We will have various problems with our stomach and with our various organs. And but we should not use the excess of toothpaste, as I have told you before, that a pea size for children, and third, uh, like quarter or one third of the toothbrush must be used by the adults, as there's no specification for the adults. So um, we should use good quality toothpaste, as we should not compromise with our health and our lives. So at that, I would like to say that we should take care of ourselves, go to the dentist once in a month, and that will be like good enough. So it's for healthy person, but if you are ill or having any disease or disorder in mouth, you should go to your dentist, you check your dentist and all that. But healthy man should also visit a dentist, as it's good for him, he or her. And thank you very much. That's all from my side. These were the some tests, some qualities, some top brand toothpaste which I have discussed with you, and I hope that you like it. Thanks. Thank you very much. And that's it.